The way we shoot you straight, we're back with another segment. Steven, it's week 6 of the NFL.
Yes, it is.
Going into week 6 in the NFL, and we got some nice key matchups. Let's start with that first one on Thursday. We have the San Francisco 49ers going into Seattle up there at Lumen Field. Real noisy, the 12s. And that's the matchup on Thursday. Both teams just coming off a loss. Of course, that heartbreaking loss for you Niner fans this past week against Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. And also Seattle probably losing a game to the New York Giants that they could have won. So both these teams are going to be coming out on a short week, looking to get a W. How do you see this playing out?
Man. This is a tough one because I think, this is a test for Seattle to see where they really are.
Yeah.
I know they came out 3-0. They've had some tough games last week. I thought they should have won against the Giants. But they, I think that mishap on that field goal and them scoring a touchdown is what really cost them the game. I thought Gino and the offense looked great. Man, this is a tough one for me because usually I would say San Fran, they look great. They looked on all cylinders, but they haven't been looking great. I don't know if Debo's healthy.
Right.
I don't think Bosa's healthy. I think their secondary is just not very good. I might have to take Seattle on this one. I'll be honest with you. I really do. I think offensively,
Like the home team, huh?
I like what they can bring. I like how Gino's been playing, Might have to go Seattle on this one, guys.
I have to agree with you. And for all you bettors out there, I'll just say it now since we're talking about it. This is my pick of the week. Seattle is my my underdog team to win this week. They're a 3.5-point underdog at home. I like them against the Niners. Still no Christian McCaffrey. Brock Purdy is looking shady, as Steven just mentioned. The secondary of the Niners looks pretty shaky. And that's my pick, man. I think Seattle at home will get it done. They're coming off a loss. They're going to be looking for a win. Thursday night, short week. That crowd's going to be rocking. Hey, bettors, take the points. Take the 3.5. I like Seattle to win outright. Take Seattle on the money line.
All right.
Yep. 4-1, by the way, this year, folks. 4-1. Just missed being 5-0 by a half a point in week 2. Just want to get that out there. Disclaimer.
Okay.
So you've been watching the show. You've been winning money.
All righty. The game I'm looking forward to, of course, is the Commanders versus the Ravens. I think this is a great test for Washington and for what where they're at in their division and where they're at in their success. I think it's a great test for them to play Baltimore. Baltimore is such a stacked team. I love their defense. But I'm just going to go for Washington. I can't, I'm not going to bet against them. I like the way they've been playing. I like the way my rookie quarterback's been playing. And I'm going for the Commanders.
I hear you, Steven. You know what? I'm not even mad at that pick. I think this is a closer game than most people think. Of course, Washington has to go on the road to Baltimore. Only it's about a half-hour drive. But still, the way Washington has been putting up points every week consistently this year, this is not just this is not an easy game for Baltimore. Now, you would think that Jim Harbaugh, veteran coach, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, run the ball, time of possession, will be able to keep, Jaden Daniels on that bench. But I'm telling you, the Commanders are scoring points, finishing drives, and accumulating points. That's why they're currently sitting at 4-1 on the top of the NFC division. So, in their division, excuse me. But this is going to be a very close game. If Jaden Daniels should be able to pull this out, it'll really tell me something. But you know what, Steven? With that being said, as I know I built all that hope and belief up for Washington, I just got to go with Lamar and the momentum right now, especially off their big win in Cincinnati last week.
Okay.
I just think that they're going to build on that momentum, man, and keep it going and pull one out there and get the W.
Okay.
But like I said, should Washington surprise us and get the W, we'll really know something about this Jaden Daniels kid in that team.
Definitely.
Great matchup.
I agree. What's another game we're looking at over here?
I wouldn't mind checking out the Arizona and Green Bay just because both these quarterbacks have been playing well.
Nah.
Hey, Jordan Love's back from injury. Kyler Murray got a win against San Francisco. You got the young receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. at Ohio State.
Gotcha.
I just kind of like this matchup, Arizona and Green Bay, because I think whoever wins this game, their trajectory for the season is going up, and definitely whoever loses. Green Bay's sitting at 3-2, and I think the Cardinals are at 2-3. So the Cards, without being said, they can't really drop a game, especially a non-division opponent. They got to get a win on the road, and Green Bay's a tough place to play. It's not really cold yet, so I don't think the weather will be a factor. But look, Green Bay's playing good ball. They're pretty sound all the way around. I like this matchup. I don't know who pulls it out. I'm just saying it's a game I'll be paying attention to.
Packers are going to win this.
Okay.
Packers. Like the way that they've been playing, I know they lost the other week against Minnesota, but they almost came back.
Right.
Jordan Love, it looked like the injury is not affecting him. He's playing great. That defense is pretty decent.
Yeah.
They're going to win against the Cardinals. I'm sorry. No. Sorry, Kyler. No.
Steven is not as intrigued as I am, ladies and
Not
gentlemen,
at
but
all.
we shall see. We shall revisit this conversation next week.
Okay.
Arizona, Green Bay. Let's move on, my
I've
man.
been wrong about the Cardinals, but no.
Here's another nice matchup. Detroit versus Dallas. In Dallas.
I'm going Detroit. I know last week I talked about Dallas, and you saw the blow up between CD and stuff. I told you they're just going to win. Dallas is going to lose.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this short. It would be more interesting if I was to debate and disagree with Steven, but I don't, because Dallas, when you hit them in the mouth, they lay down. So, and you can run right up the middle on Dallas. Same Dallas team as last year, Steven, from what I'm seeing, except the defense isn't as good, and the running game is currently last in the league, which means you put all that pressure on Dak and CD, their only offensive weapon. I know they got some young tight ends, but we really haven't seen much of them, so that's why I say CD is their only weapon. I say all that to say this. I agree with Steven. I like Detroit by probably as many as 10 points.
Yep.
I think they're going to run up. I could see like a 35-24 game.
They're that good.
Yeah,
They're
Detroit.
That good. Yep, exactly. A game I'm a little intrigued on to see if they're going to come back and what they're going to do is Eagles versus the Browns.
Okay.
I'm really thinking that Eagles should pull this out. But I'm hoping this is a game where Jalen can come out and just play better. Hopefully you can have one of the receivers come back. I'm not too sure if they're going to play and just establish themselves as I feel that they on paper they should be one of the best teams in NFC, let alone the league. So I'm excited for this game just to see them, and of course Deshaun. They've just been playing.
Yeah, Philadelphia Eagles. They are coming off a bye week. I think they were off this past week in week 5. They are missing AJ Brown. I think Devontae Smith is coming back. That should help. Saquon Barkley has been awesome since he's gotten there. Hopefully the coach will give him the ball right away and really get him into the rhythm of the game. And Jalen Hurts can protect the ball and should win. But this is going to be interesting, Steven, because Deshaun Watson and the Browns have not been playing well. Excuse me. They have not been putting up points, and I just think that he's going to be playing for his NFL life. He knows his name's getting thrown around in the media, not the way he would want it to. He knows he hasn't been playing good or winning games. So I expect Deshaun Watson to just come out with everything he's got, and we'll see what happens. But Eagles are at home off of a bye week. Mm-hmm. If they even have one of their top receivers back, they should get by with a W on this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think another game that's intriguing is the Tampa Bay versus New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
Tampa got out this week. I know Hurricane Milan. I don't know the name of the hurricane.
Yeah, they're actually evacuating people from. They're telling it's mandatory to evacuate.
They've already evacuated to New
everybody
Orleans.
In the Tampa area, be safe out there.
Exactly, but I'm just excited for this game. I mean, both of them are coming off a loss. I don't know if Derek Carr is going to play this week. You saw him leave the game earlier tonight.
Banged up tonight.
Exactly. So it's going to be interesting to see with these two teams. The Saints came out early this season, putting up points on these.
They sure did.
On
First
people.
2 weeks, they were on fire.
And the last couple of weeks, they've looked
they can't find the
very
kerosene.
Very uncertain. They don't look like the same team at all. And with Tampa, you have Baker back there. Baker's hot and cold. Some days he's going to do good, and some weeks he's going to just be Baker. So I'm just intrigued. I'm just like to see this matchup.
I hear you. That's not a bad matchup. Not sure who's going to win that game.
No.
Derek Carr's health will be a question because I don't think they have Taysom Hill, and is Jameis Winston still on the Saints?
No, he's with the Browns actually.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I forgot who their backup. I think Taysom Hill is out as well. I think he got injured a couple weeks ago.
So that's going to be a big factor there.
Yeah.
But we'll see who pulls out. Last game of the week that's intriguing to me is the Monday night game, Steven. The two New York teams, Jets versus Bills.
Okay.
Two teams coming off a loss.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The Bills, they lost a close game to Houston. Kaimi Fairbair's 59-yard field goal. But the Jets have really looked subpar to say the least. If I'm even being kind, I don't know who you got in that game, and who do you like and why?
Man, I'm gonna go for Buffalo. I really like the way Josh Allen's been playing this year. He's more calm this year. He's not trying to go out and win the game with every throw.
Right.
He's more trying to play to what the defense gives him. I think Buffalo defensively looks really good. I don't think they get enough credit because a lot of the defensive players have been out with injuries and maybe haven't come back yet. But altogether, collectively as a team, they just seem like they're playing hard together and they're playing as a team. And right now, the Jets don't look like that. Hopefully, they can get some stuff together. But like Joey always says, when you put a team together, and a lot of these guys are first year. Aaron is first year playing with them and stuff. It's a very different atmosphere. So I'm going for Buffalo for this one.
I hear you. I can't disagree with that. It's just, Steven, nothing that the Jets have shown me this year gives me any faith to even try to take them, not even a little bit. I'm down on Aaron Rodgers. I think, Father Time's undefeated, and he showed up on Rodgers' doorstep. And that team just isn't winning, and they haven't had long enough time together to build any kind of chemistry. I don't like Aaron Rodgers. He's not the most accountable person when he doesn't play well. There's a lot of finger pointing and awkward silences. So with that being said, Josh Allen and the Bills did lose a very close game this past weekend. I don't see them dropping another one. I think he'll get right back on track, and I look for the Bills to win this game. And sorry, New York fans, if the Jets lose this 2-4, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs starting 2-4, especially in that division. This might be the beginning of the end. I don't know. Might be. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers might be, around Christmas hosting Jeopardy or running for office as an independent or something. I don't know. I know he's into a lot of things. Maybe on the back of his show full time.
Maybe. I don't know.
I got Buffalo, baby. But tell us what you think. Remember, my pick of the week, Seattle plus 3.5 this Thursday. Don't miss it. It's coming up quick.
All righty.
Sniper Sports. Wow.
Okay.